So you guys are going to have to forgive a lot of things in this video. I was in a hurry, so forgive the thumbnail. It may look not that organized, kind of sloppy, like I just kind of pushed everything together, which I did. You're going to have to forgive. Well, at least you can see the food a little bit this time. Anyway, Choose here. Welcome to another episode of Eat Bitch Eat, or welcome to another episode of Eat Bitch Eat. Choose here. I have Popeyes, the bacon and cheese chicken sandwich. It is not fresh. It's been sitting at room temperature. And I was gonna order something from DoorDash, and my friend Jay called me up and said, "Don't order." We had a grill out as a family reunion, and he had a bunch of sausages, Italian sausages. So I'm gonna have probably one of these tonight. I put some mayo and mustard on mine, and I want to try a piece of this pie. It is a peach melba caflutis. I've never heard of that. We went to this Hoosier Pie Company again and got more slices of pie. Today we tried the horchata and the banana cream pie, and they were both really good. Arizona orangeade, gonna mix it with some leftover ginger ale. Okay. And today I'm gonna be talking about my last day at the job, which was Thursday. I hope to not tear up during certain points. When I talk about certain things, I kind of get choked up. And I certainly don't want to do it while I got food in my mouth. I almost think it should be a separate video. But let me try one of these sausages first. Scrumptious. If you're landing on this video for the first time, welcome. And I hope you like the rest of it. So Thursday morning, sometimes I take the stairwell into the stockroom. Sometimes I take the elevator. This is one of the days I took the elevator. And got downstairs in the stockroom, and I go in the kitchen. On the table, there's a sign, said, Troy last birthday farewell party celebration or whatever. There was a box of Dunkin' Donuts, and a coworker made some oatmeal butterscotch cookies. And on the countertop were two slow cookers. One was cooking some ground meat, and one was melting cheese. And there were a bunch of potato chips, so it was going to be a walking taco party. If you've never heard of a walking taco, you basically take a bag of any kind of chips. A lot of people do Flamin' Hot Cheetos. It could be whatever, really. Crumble the bag up, cut the bag in half, or you can cut the side, like the side of the bag, but you have to twist it. And then you put your meat and cheese and veggies, jalapenos, whatever on top, and you eat it with a fork as if it were a walking taco. At least that's how we do it here. I don't know if it's done another way in another region, but Ran into a couple of coworkers, and they were telling me how, they bought the balloons, the other bought the veggies for the walking tacos and everything. I was like, that was really nice, you guys. Um, in another part of the stock room, I ran into the general manager, who said to me when I saw the sign in the stairwell, I choked up. I said, "What sign in the stairwell?" He said, "You didn't see it?" I said, "No, I took the elevator." I said, "Oh God, now I got to see what's in this stairwell." So at the very top of the stairwell, there was nothing. There's like three rungs of stairs, three like sections of stairs. First section, nothing. Second section, nothing. It was the section that leads into the stock room, that third section of stairs. There was a sign on the top of the doorway that read August 3rd, the day the music officially stopped. Um, Troy, thank you. We'll miss you. And I lost it. I just, that's when the tears came. Um, Later on, we always have a morning huddle. And before the huddle ended, there was a trivia that was about me. Different factoids about me. We'll see if people could guess. Some people did really well. I get a chance to say a little something, but I got so choked up. I really just told them how much I appreciate and have been grateful for all the time that they just poured into me. And man, I lost it then, and I couldn't remember what I wanted to say, but I really wanted to thank um, them for everything, for all the kind words that they gave me. They really showed me some love, y'all. They did. Um, I wanted to let them know that it was a privilege to uh, have worked with a bunch of talented, hardworking people. Um, but I got so choked up and distracted that I forgot what I wanted to say. Um, Later on that day, well, throughout the day, people kept coming to me and were thanking me for impacting their work lives. I tell you, we all do it. You go to work every day, you put your best face forward. You just being yourself. You're doing the best you can. You're not thinking about leaving an impact or an impression on a person. You don't do that. People just don't do that. But you have to have a moment like I had, where collectively over the years, people really show you what you meant to them in that workspace. And it was incredibly moving for me to hear that. Um, but a couple of hours, because it was a truck day, so a couple of hours into the day, um, my dear friend Michelle, who made that first sign that I told you guys about, I'm gonna finish up. Let me try this chicken sandwich, this room temperature chicken sandwich. Still good, even warmed up. I mean, not warmed up. Sorry. Mm. Mm, that's still really good. Um, so I see her maybe 11 or 12 o'clock. I'm busy processing the truck and there's music playing. Now, I want to go back. I'll go back to Michelle, but let me go back a little bit further to that sign and why it got me so that you all know. Um, for those of you who have been watching this channel for a while, you already know. But for those of you who are relatively new or new-ish, um, I worked between two stores in those 29 years. And I've always been seen as the sort of unofficial resident DJ for the stockroom. Nothing that I bestowed upon myself. That's what people kind of called me or referred to me as, because it was always about the music for me. I arrived to that location with music. There's music playing when I'm there, and I leave with music. Music is a huge part of my day, of my life. And so that's why the sign really like stopped me. That's why it really hit me. Now let me go back to my friend Michelle. She said, "Did you see the rest of the signs?" And she's really excited. Where? She's like, "They're all over the stockroom." I'm like, "Huh?" And then they're pointing, and I'm like, "Oh my God." So she had made all these signs. They're things that I've been known to say, at least at work, all the years that they've worked with me. Just little Troyisms. So the way this was supposed to go was I'm supposed to walk down the stairwell, see that first sign, and then when I walk into the stockroom towards the receiving area, it says, "And now for some Troyisms," or something like that. And there's me, there's a sign that says, "Oh, Shaka Khan." That is totally something I do when I'm shocked or surprised by something. There was, "Ooh, Shaka Khan, listen, look, child, baby." Ooh, shiitake. It's like, "Ooh, shit," but I say shiitake. Let me tell you what we're not gonna do. Dirty bitch. Okay. And mayonnaise, because my favorite condiment is mayonnaise. You all know that. There might have been one more that I'm missing, but anyway, that's a friend. She know all my special sayings. I thought that was so cute. Mm. My other friend, like I only got one other friend, Joelle. Let me show y'all what Joelle gave me. She was the one who blessed me with some finances when I was having trouble, some financial issues. People think just because I love the Golden Girls that I like everything Golden Girls. So, they stay buying me coloring books and things to use to color. So I told her right away, I said, I'm going to gift these to someone. And I think she kind of knew, because her and another friend, she already kind of told her that he doesn't really like coloring books, but she bought it anyway. The other thing Golden Girl she got, at least she knew that I like Golden Girls. But oh, she also made me a T-shirt. I'm gonna tell y'all what the T. I'm gonna tell you about that in a minute. I don't want to get up and show it because I'm in my underwear. So this is Golden Girl related too. They are mints, and I wanted to pull them out because some people might like the sound. So each Golden Girl has a mint. Like the one for Rose they're called Back in St. Olaf mints. Enjoy the bold Viking flavor after Gine fucking Flugen cake. um, Sophia's. And it says Sophia's judgments, get it? Ooh, a bitch is they got this in cursive writing, and all I can see is 1922. I can't read anything else. The writing is too small. Something about a refreshing flavor. I just had my eyes checked and my occupational health checkup for the new job. A bitch need glasses. Okay, so this one is Blanche's Southern Charm Mints. Keeps your mouth ready for anything. And I didn't read these until now. And Dorothy's is called Dorothy's Enlightenments. Take one before sleep, sweetheart. Pray for brains. That's a line from a Golden Girls episode. That's what she said to Rose. So that was cute. The T-shirt she had made for me said, have my initials here. It's black with turquoise ink. And the back it says, please don't bust a cap in my ass. Now, I am not sure if I told you guys a story about the cap story. Do me a favor, if you're watching this and you happen to remember that story, can you let me know in the comments, please? If not, whenever I go live next, someone is going to have to remind me to tell that story again. I know I told a few coworkers, and I don't want to give it all away, but that's why she made that shirt. I'm afraid to wear that shirt, especially here in Chicago, because someone will probably literally bust a cap in your ass, and I don't want to invite that. But this was the last thing that she got me. This was so crazy. I'm not sure why, but do you all remember these? You remember these? You have to be a certain age to remember these. Trapper Keepers. Sorry for the lighting, y'all. I know this lighting is horrible. You had all your stuff up in here. And I guess she got it because it's old school. I'm old school. We both remember it. I didn't even think they got them at Walmart, I guess. At any rate, that was what Joelle did, and a couple of people had some other, gifts and things. Then it came time. Well, there was a cake that came later, and that cake was really good. I didn't eat much of it though. I just dreaded the hours, and as the hours, progressed, my friend Michelle and I, at one point, we're by the kitchen. We're in the stock room, like outside of the kitchen, and we're talking and we're sobbing. And I'm like, why are we crying like someone's died? And we both kind of chuckled. And you're going to be friends with people, you're going to text people, you won't lose connection with them, but it's just, you won't have that, it won't be like family anymore. It won't be like going to a second home. And people kept, coming up to me, hugging me, and telling me how much of a void I'm gonna, that's gonna be there without me there. And I've said that about other people that have left, like the one manager we had. I've said that about other people, but I've never had it expressed about me. Um, Getting back to impact, you're just being yourself, and I guess being myself was enough. You know, Even the bad times, and I've been on this channel and mentioned to you all some not so decent times at that store, but at the end of the day, I'm really glad that they showed me love. It felt good to receive love from them and respect, and to know that I was appreciated. Sometimes you don't really know, um, that people really appreciate you. Maybe your friends, even the general manager said some things, and this is a man that I have wondered, all over the years, if he, really liked me or not, because we had some not so easy conversations in the past, but he did tell me he shared some good words. I can't remember them now. I kept trying to fight whether he was being honest about what he was saying, but he said he meant every word. And to me, I felt like, maybe he thinks I don't mean that. Maybe he thinks that I think he doesn't mean every word. But all I just said was thank you. I really appreciate it, and kept it professional. And I'm glad that I get to leave. At one point, I thought I would leave, kind of like this, like screw you guys and blah 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 blah. I'm glad I had a graceful exit, and that people showered me with love. So um, I'm getting better. I'm not crying that much. That's a good thing. That means I'm tired of talking about it, probably. Anyway, listen. They showed your boys some major love. I don't know that I'm gonna eat the rest of this. I have another bite of the sandwich though. Now, for the record, Hat in the Freezer was not working that day. And on the last day we did work together, he didn't hug me or allude that would be his last day with me. I don't think he does emotions all that well. There's some people like that, and I get it. I still consider him a friend. And I asked him to invite me to taco night at his place one day. I better not find a hat in the freezer though. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Why is it sometimes when I bite into Popeye's chicken, there's that one kind of stubborn piece. Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. There's that one stubborn kind of piece of chicken that feels like it might be like some gristle attached to it. Have y'all ever had that? At any rate, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. This video's over 25 minutes. Do feel free to leave a comment. You guys don't have to, like, congratulate me on the new job and everything, because I've talked to you all about that. But just know that I was showered with love, and it was really appreciated. Even one younger guy who probably has been there close to a year, or just under a year, or coming up, it'll be a year. Younger dude. We've had fun with him. We've chatted and stuff. When I saw him leaving for his shift for the day, I gave him a quick hug, and we said, yeah, it was great working with you. And I told him, well, I'll pop by for a visit. I won't be a stranger, blah, blah, blah. I went on about my business, and then maybe a half hour later, I'm getting ready to go, and I see him, and he says, Troy, here, this is for you. And it was an envelope with my name on it. And I looked at him, and I'm like, it's a blank sheet of paper, ain't it? And he was like, no, I meant every word, and read it. And we said goodbye again. And when I got home, I just bawled. I'll read a little bit of this letter, what I can. Let me see. I don't know if I can find it or not. Oh, shoot. I'll have to read it another time, because I'd have to get up to get it, and I'm in my underwear, literally. So that's not going to happen. Now, I'm sorry, you guys. I'll read it during a live or something. You all have to remind me, though. Okay, that's enough. Long video. Thank you so much for watching. I didn't do much eating. I did the best I could, but I'm tired. And oh, the pie. Fort Knox. Courtesy of Who's Your Mama. This is Peach Melba Cafloutis. Cafloutis. Looks like there's some kind of custard here, and maybe a raspberry type of. Let me show y'all it. Have you all had that Cafloutis before? Fruity. Nice custard. Their custard is really on point. Maybe it's a raspberry. Yeah, some kind of raspberry, I think. Because you know how when you eat raspberries, those little hard things, are those the raspberries? This is good. And the other slice I have is a banana cream pie, which was good, but I only had a little piece of that. I'm not gonna eat it now. You guys, thank you so much. It's the longest video in the world. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good night. Thank you for the comments that you've left on my previous video. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Wednesday starts a new chapter for me, so I'll keep you guys posted. Have a good night.